We had a little power outage earlier, so we're just going to have to pick it back up where I think we left off. But we were cutting up the cauliflower. So I've got it cut up now. It's cooled, it's cut up, it's put in with our mix, and we were going to add 2 eggs to this. So I'm going to try to get the yuckiest eggs. This one's kind of chunked up. And this one here. Oh, this one here. Add 2 eggs to our potato salad. I'm still calling it potato salad, but of course it's cauliflower. We're just going to chunk that up, kind of big. Give it a good stir. And so our cauliflower substitute potato salad is done. Again, you can do that any way you want to, but that's how I'm going to do it. Now we're going to turn to our eggs. And they're cooled off by now. So no harm in adding those yolks to the egg salad, the deviled egg mixture. Pop those out of there. So that's 4 eggs, and it makes 8 egg halves. And that's just about the right amount of mixture that we got for those yolks. And we're just going to mash them up. Let me get a fork. That'd be better. We're going to mash these yolks up with our fork until everything is nice and smooth. So, you see how this is a smooth textured, pretty much smooth textured item, where I've chunked up all of the mayo and onions and pickles. I've made it really small chunks so I can get as smooth a mixture as possible. Where the potato salad, cauliflower salad, is chunky. Now then, again, I told you about my Granny B's secret recipe for the potato salad. Well, same thing goes for this egg salad. In fact, one time I had carried these eggs to a covered dish supper, and it just so happened that the man sitting directly across from me took a bite of his egg. That was jalapeno jelly, by the way. He took a bite of his egg, and he was so animated. He goes, "Whoa, who brought these eggs?" And I said, "I did." And he said, "That's the best eggs I've ever eaten." He said, "What makes them different? They're so different." And I said, "Well, I do have a secret ingredient." And he said, Oh, I know, paprika." And I said, "No, everybody knows about paprika." I said, "My secret is jalapeno jelly." And he goes, "Oh, I'd have never thought of jalapeno jelly." He was just so funny. It just thrilled me and tickled me a lot. Now, we've got that all stirred up. And the next secret is, I have a plastic bag here, a quart plastic bag. I've put a twisty tie on it. So I'm going to fill this up, and then that none of your ingredients will go down into that little nib that we've made. And I'm going to open this up. And if I had a cup or a glass, that'd make that easier. We're gonna put this mix down in that paper, in that plastic bag. What I'm doing basically is making an envelope where you can squeeze this out and not have such of a messy job of filling those egg containers. Okay. Now that we've got it in the plastic bag, of course, if you're a cake decorator, you have piping bags that you can do this with. Now we're going to take the twisty tie off. We're going to cut a little hole right in the edge, right in the tip, and we're going to squeeze this down. Oop. And then just squash it out. We want to get every bit of that out of there. Okay, it just so happens that I had just enough to fill these eggs. I had put some celery stalks on the center of the plate just in case I had extra mix, and we could have also filled that with, we could have filled those celery sticks with the eggs too, but that worked out just right this time. Usually you do have a little extra over. But then maybe while I was away from the camera, maybe somebody ate one or two of those yolks. I don't know. And I don't know who would do that. You know, I've got a problem with mice around here. Okay. And then the last thing I do. Oh, I wanted to tell you too. If you like curried eggs, and curried eggs are delicious, just add a little bit of curry to your mix. I didn't do it this time, but I vary. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But then I always finish with a little sprinkle of paprika, just to make it pretty. And it gives another level of flavor. So there you go. Our cauliflower potato salad that's good on a low-carb diet, and of course deviled eggs, which are always good on a low-carb diet, and we did it all at the same time. I thank you so much for watching these Granny Bee recipes, and now you take it and make it your own. Thank you again.